And we are live. So yeah, this is part of my stop motion spectacular. I'm joined here by James Thompson
Hello.
and Anthros Martin.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me, guys. This is a 1957 Willis O'Brien classic, The Black Scorpion. Not a terrible movie, not a fantastic movie.
I don't know anything about it, so that's good.
Fairly standard B movie fare for the time. But what really makes it is Willis O'Brien's fantastic stop motion effects. Willis O'Brien, basically, RKO screwed him over after King Kong and Son of King Kong was made. So basically, he had to resort to doing these fucking nickel and dime B movies. But regardless of how kind of low grade or silly the movie was, he always done a fantastic job with his stop motion. There are some effects that don't hold up. Two in particular. One is essentially the scorpion's face, which is fucking dreadful. It's the goofiest thing ever. And the other is when the scorpion is rampaging through Mexico City, you can actually see through the creature itself, the composite. They kind of half-assed it in the composite. You can actually see the buildings through the scorpion. But by and large, still a fun flick. If you're a fan of stop-motion movies, this is definitely one to check out. And I'm going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So yeah,
explosion right out the gate.
Hey.
Oh yeah, they wanted to catch you. This was a bit of a deviation for B movies as well, whereas this movie's from the 50s. But
world's loudest volcano.
Yeah, as Martin said, they wanted to catch you from the get go, like. The creatures in this are prehistoric. They're not kind of byproducts of like atomic energy or anything like that, which kind of makes it interesting. So yeah, if you're expecting something that's been like mutated by radiation or anything, you're not going to get that. What you're going to get is some big ass prehistoric scorpions, much bigger than actual prehistoric scorpions.
It's a bad movie because no radiation equals bad, right? That's how it works.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the 50s for you.
Right.
Like, keep in mind, like it was like as Martin pointed out, the 50s monster movies had two things on the agenda: fear of atomic energy and fear of communism. Henceforth, you have the likes of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So yeah, there was very much a kind of see that fucking title, Jesus. Yeah, very much a fear of the Cold War. All these movies are byproducts of fear of the Cold War. Maria Corday, I actually think she is in The Giant Claw or The Deadly Claw.
Ooh, that's a movie.
That's a movie and a half. It kicks ass.
And so I don't see how this movie could compare to a bird as big as a battleship, you know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
This is the original monster universe. This is the original kaiju verse.
So they're recurring characters and stuff, you know, like
Black Scorpion versus the Giant Claw. I would watch that.
Alright.
One shitty effect versus one fairly decent effect.
Yeah. It's like when they tried to do King Kong versus Godzilla and they did King Kong as a rubber suit.
Oh god.
I still want to see the Japanese version of that because like the English one is so bad, but I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Khan has moves. So here's the classic trope of geologists. These guys are geologists. Yeah, through the course of the movie, they will be they'll be experts in the use of explosives, weapons, electronics, and insects. And these guys are just fucking geologists. But you want to know why, guys? Because they're American.
Well, of course. Well, you know, they look like cowboys. Maybe they've wrangled a few scorpions. I don't know. To be honest, because this is the 50s, you could basically you can't tell us apart from basically any cowboy movie. It's basically the same as like the average 50s cowboy movie, like except for Volcano, I guess.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, like Valley of Gwangi, you had like a movie set in the time it was released. It wasn't like the 1800s. Valley of Gwangi wasn't set in the 1800s. But fucking cowboys, you know what? We'll get cowboys to sort this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gwangi just seems just like a cowboy movie. Yeah, like does it even have like modern guns in that?
Well, they do, but the thing is, and they do a fantastic plot contrivance because they're part of a kind of stage show. They try shooting Gwangi, but it blanks because all their rifles. It's part of it's a Wild West themed show, so their guns only have time.
I honestly forgot that plot.
That's definitely not a rear projection.
No, they're definitely driving.
This is definitely me when I'm driving.
San Lorenzo. How far is it, you know? Who knows how the bridges are? Maybe a couple hours. A police car went by just before sundown. They didn't come back, so maybe they got through okay.
Martin, I never got to congratulate you properly. Congratulations on graduating, by the way, dude.
Thank you.
Thanks. Oh.
See you later. Take it easy.
Don't be in a rush to grow up. It sucks.
I'm in no hurry, believe me.
Don't. Okay, so yeah, that's the scorpion. That sound was the scorpion.
Ah, yes, the roaring scorpion.
Yeah.
To be honest, I like it when things that can't roar in dumb monster movies. It's funny.
Oh, fucking Jaws.
Especially like about it's not like they don't like try to make like some kind of like shark roar or something. It's always some roar from a lion or something.
Well, at the end of the day, being blunt, a lot of animals are just fucking boring.
I have to make them interesting.
Well, hold on. Like, we can't just cancel all animals here, Howie.
I'm not cancelling all animals.
He's just canceling most of them.
So how man? We can't start like hashtag cancel animals already. You know.
But look, dude, I think we should cancel the Black Scorpion because between this and the wall that Trump is trying to build, Mexicans are getting a really shit deal at the moment. Okay.
Hold on. Like, we can't just cancel black scorpions. We have to equal it out.
Any colored scorpion. Okay.
Yeah.
We're canceling all the scorpions.
Exactly. We have to be progressive about our exclusionary practices.
We hate all scorpions equally.
Yes. Oh. God damn it.
Look at that, a yolk there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear.
I wouldn't be that like...
I'd return it to the dealership. That's what I'd fucking do.
I could have just been in a normal car crash. It's nothing really scorpion-y about it.
You don't suppose they're trying to walk to San Lorenzo? 511. Do you read me? Sergeant Megan, do you read me? This is headquarters calling 511. Hello?
God, everyone sounds like a 1950s radio dude or whatever. Why do they all have the same voice as well? They all have the same radio voice.
They have to, so they can be clear and concise.
Yeah, but like they all sound like the same dude doing the same narration.
James, you're voicist. You're fucking voicist, dude.
No.
Don't be voicist. Don't be that guy.
start to make a report after the accident. The radio's working. No, we have heard nothing. Thank you, Professor. Leave the patrol car as it is.
So I'm not used to doing commentaries where everything's in time.
We will.
I mean, usually I do them by myself, so like I guess I'm used to, well, not having to deal with people being out of sync, I guess.
Yeah.
Some of my countrymen may like rattlesnakes in the house. I can do without them. Just take a look.
So what's the plot? I can't listen. I can't hear it because the movie's like too loud for dialogue for me, at least on my end.
Big scorpion. What else do you need?
A giant scorpion.
Yeah, but I need to know the political situation here.
The political situation is, right, actually that kind of comes into it because the Mexican president gets heavily involved in the situation.
So this is what I want. I want all my giant monster movies need to be get like deeply political. Otherwise, how am I supposed to enjoy them? You know. God, I'm such a pretentious idiot. I hate myself.
James, promise me you don't turn into the Bernie Sanders of fucking monster movies, okay?
Oh, we will tax all monsters right now. If monsters don't pay their fair share, like, they're just destroying cities for no reason.
Yeah.
You need to give some of that their monster books back to the people. You know?
It's a Mexican baby, shoot it.
Hold on. You think this is America or something?
Did you just call the baby a rattlesnake?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Nice. Already off to a great start here.
Okay. I'll flip you to see who breastfeeds it.
He's about to do it as well.
Okay. What if, like, there's no parents with the baby, but what if they're, like, gone somewhere and these guys just fucking abscond with the child? It's like kidnapping.
Oh dear.
What?
Hey, Phil. How you doing, dude?
Hey Phil.
I feel I can't see because I'd have to move the movie over the chat.
Dude, if you want to hop in, you can. I can send you a link. Oh, shit.
Yikes.
Someone killed a federale.
I have to say, at this point, surely some things will get a bit more scorpion-y, surely. I mean, isn't really
Well, hold on here. You don't want to, James. You don't want to blow your load before the end of the prom, okay? You want to
look like he was killed by a scorpion. Like, surely would have like I don't know, a stab wound or a pincer mark.
No, he just died of shock. Maybe I don't know.
I guess they did that in 50s movies a lot. I guess I suppose. I need to rewatch them. Like I don't even know if it's a good movie.
I love them. It is a good movie.
I just remember the cool scene where the ant kills the cop. That's all I remember from that.
Mm-hmm.
No bother, Phil.
I've been watching this for 40 minutes. Like, flew by.
No, I think this movie, be it due to budgetary constraints, I do like the fact that the movie doesn't fucking shove the monster in your face right away.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going to be doing King Kong 1 at some point? Because I definitely have some King Kong 33 hot takes to deliver.
Hot takes from King Kong.
hot takes, but hot takes like lukewarm hot takes, I guess. I mean, I only watched it in January, to be honest. So
So yeah, the local populace think there's a giant bull going around killing people.
the Black Bull. That'd be an interesting movie. I can't think of an evil cow movie. I mean, there's an evil sheep movie. I saw that, but you know.
Dude, cows are fucking evil. Take it from a shit kicker like myself. Cows are vicious.
There's gotta be. There's a movie about it. Basically everything at this point that has to exist. There has to.
There's a movie about I saw Killer Tire. I think I saw a movie called The Killer Sofa yesterday on when I was browsing.
Hell, there's fucking movies about killer condoms.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, that's clearly very topical. It's a commentary on. I'm not going
the dangers of protection. So yeah, the fucking priest is giving them the rundown on what the locals think it is.
Mm-hmm.
You're a fucking geologist. This guy's go. No, the attack doesn't go later.
Well, when you think about it, scorpions walk on rocks, right? So,
are you trying to give this guy? Are you trying to give this guy leeway via 6 degrees of fucking separation, James?
Yeah, you see, you could have seen a scorpion at one point while he was, you know, chipping away, right? So,
obviously, he's an expert.
Yeah. I mean, what do you want? A scorpiologist or something to come in here?
I'd take that.
Imagine having an actual guy who's a scorpiologist. I don't even think that's a real thing. I just made it up.
Yeah.
It just sounds somehow cool in my head, I guess.
I would love there to be a movie where they just bring in a scientist who specializes specifically in whatever the creature is that they're dealing with, and has been preparing for this his entire life.
I specialize in rubber tires. Oh, look, it's an evil ghost tire. How convenient.
I was actually doing a kind of I had started a kind of schlocky B-movie comic called Splatipus, and it was about a killer duck-bill platypus. And the only reason I decided to do the story was because I came up with the best fucking tagline. It was, Mother Nature paid the price, now mankind must face the bill. That's why I wanted to do a killer platypus movie.
That's a wonderful tagline.
Yeah, it's a shame it's used on, you know, that, and it can't be used for something really cool, but
hey, well, wait, what do you mean it's used on which?
What's not cool about a killer platypus?
Well, yeah, but now we can't use the tagline for something else. Like,
why don't you want to use it for
anything else? It's my fucking tagline, dude!
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a cool one, you know, but, like, you could have used it for a floating ghost glass bottle or something, you know? Like, Attack of the Killer Beer.
A bottle?
Yeah. It just floats around and then it flies at you and jabs you in the eye. And you go,
why is that kind of bill? How is that a bill?
Because, you see, in the 1930s, like, beer was, like, taxed and stuff, you see. So, like...
And you don't get the pun.
Yeah.
James, you're reminding me of a lad who used to teach me history. Well, you're really asking two questions there. The first one takes me back to the summer of 1932. Okay, so our geologists are going off looking for what caused all this destruction.
Why?
Because they're geologists. They want to know. They want to see what's the deal with this giant scorpion.
What's the deal with scorpions?
Wouldn't it be great if it was actually a scorpion? If you just started spearing him, get over here!
God, I just want a giant monster movie where there's just no giant monster and like everyone just really paranoid for no reason. Like,
What if it wasn't a giant scorpion? What if it was just a regular sized scorpion going around killing people?
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know, it's one of those things where they saw like a big giant shadow of it. Like when that happens, I guess.
Oh, Doc, you have got that thing in focus. And it's a very handsome horse. How about you get started, Hank?
Where's the woman gone? She could be perfectly fine. She could have just decided to get off the horse. Or we gotta put. There's a woman out there in Mexico. Okay, Mara Corday's character is supposed to be 100% Mexican.
I said don't move. I'll find out if you're all right.
If she is of Mexican heritage, I'm from fucking Bangladesh. I'm sorry.
Well, it's like all the British people in every Universal monster movie all sound like they're from America. So they just don't try.
Yeah, I mean, even the stupid Batman movie from the '60s or whatever, they had a really bad British accent. At least they tried.
You think the British accent? Fucking Officer O'Malley.
Oh.
The fucking Irish cop.
Oh dear.
But he's great though. He's topical. He's a satire on. I'm really trying. I'm really trying to.
Irish people do not sound like that.
No, it was a different time.
I'm pretty sure we didn't sound like people back then either.
Meanwhile, we're watching a movie with a whitewashed Mexican woman, and that's totally fine to say. What if the woman is the real Black Scorpion?
That would make it a prequel to the Joan Severance fucking erotic superhero movie, if that's the fucking
No, if this was like a thrill movie or something, the Black Scorpion would just be a woman with like a tattoo on her arm or something, and that's literally the Scorpion. And
do you know what? There probably is some kind of fucking hard-boiled noir movie called The Black Scorpion or The Black Widow or something fucking.
It kind of just sounds like, I don't know, some kind of 1960s like spy thriller or something.
I think there's like a Sherlock Holmes thriller called The Black Widow.
Yeah. The best thing about Sherlock Holmes is anyone can literally make a Sherlock Holmes story now. So like,
it's public domain. It's
literally anyone can do it. I can make a Sherlock Holmes story in about 5 seconds. Well, I probably couldn't publish it because I'm dumb, but I can do it.
You have an advantage, though, James. You're a genuine English lad.
Oh yeah.
You're a proper Brit.
Oh, it'd be annoying because I'd make it all political and everyone would hate us.
Okay, so as well as being a geologist, he's now a fucking botanist. He's saying, "Oh, I don't think it's a poisonous plant anyway, because this temperate climate doesn't allow." Fuck off!
I'm an earth scientist. These things are on the earth, therefore I know everything about them.
I saw a plant once. Did you all have to take your hats off?
Let me ask you this.
Is this supposed to be like the Doctor Who thing that she's actually talking Mexican, but we can hear what she's saying in English?
Yeah.
Is some of this like ADR'd?
The white lady acts nicely. I can't believe we convinced her she's Mexican. Sorry. I'm a prick. I'm sorry.
Stop putting out Frozen movie, mate. I'm so tired of it.
The scorpion's coming, James.
I literally can't pay attention. Like, I don't understand, but the movie's too loud for me to understand what they're saying. I don't understand how this works. But like,
It's too loud.
yeah, you have a thing where someone talks so loud that you actually can't like understand what they're saying. Like, I have a weird thing like that.
Well, what about turn down the volume a bit?
I don't know.
Not from any poison I can identify with this equipment. Not bad. You help again, please.
Me when Scorpion attacks, but they keep on something relatable, something. I don't know.
I think it is a poison.
I like that they're not getting to it right away, but considering the title of the movie, the suspense isn't working for me.
No, it's like, well, we know what's coming. Will you just fucking show us?
What was the woman like falling off the horse for? Was that something to do with the big scorpion, or was that like nothing?
No, she just fell off a horse.
Was that it?
Okay, basically, a quick rundown, James. There's a volcano went off, caused seismic disturbances. The earth started cracking open. That's where the scorpions came from. But it also opened up geysers and shit. And I think your one was knocked off her horse by some fucking eruption or mini eruption or something.
Something else now running coal fields. It would be amazing if there were no footprints.
Oh, so who's this paleontologist man? Or what scientist is this dude?
Whatever he fucking wants to be, James.
Nice, very progressive, you know.
He's the only scientist they have in 1950s Mexico, so he has to cover all the fucking basics.
I've read every book on science.
Well, in your country, I believe you call it.
I'm an alcoholic, right?
I can't pick why are all these people? I don't understand. Just explain the plot to me, please. I don't even care if you spoil this.
They're going to try and help the people who've been affected by the volcano and the earthquakes as a result of the volcano. And they're not sure. They think the cities and towns getting destroyed are as a result of the volcano, not the scorpion.
Actually, it was man who destroyed the towns, not the scorpion.
Man is the real monster.
You see, the scorpion was just an innocent bystander, and yet they blamed him for all these atrocities. That is the true lesson.
Thank heaven you're safe. When the fellow came back to the stables yesterday without you.
I need to stop thinking of better movie plots and just enjoy this.
By someone else.
It's like I already want one where the woman's actually the scorpion in disguise or something.
There's probably a Hammer horror movie out there. There's one called The Reptile, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Ben.
Ben, how you doing?
Hello. Ben is my current arch nemesis.
Yeah, sometimes I think being
How?
Oh, and you're an arch enemy at some point. That'll be nice.
Yeah. He talked bad about my favorite Penny Dreadful character, and now we're sworn enemies.
Oh. I've only ever seen 5 minutes of Penny Dreadful.
Well, I'm Irish.
thought
You're
it was
English.
dreadful,
James. You can be my
haha.
arch nemesis. How about that?
No.
How about you come over and claim to try and steal my spuds or some shit like that? I don't know. Just I'll
Oh,
start shit up again.
oh no, I'm too busy. Being stuck in the house, I guess.
Day's work, Chamaco. Not bad. Clever boy. Yeah. Yeah. We get them all brought in by Thursday. We got them up in the face. We will do it. If I have to stay with Sam.
What character were you giving out? Was he giving out about? Antro.
Can't you see that candle?
You did not. You lied about him. John Clare, the Frankenstein monster in the show, who's the
Oh, okay.
he's the most true to the book version of that character, and Ben hates him.
As in the monster.
As in the monster, yeah.
Yeah.
He
No,
good.
I do like that every Frankenstein movie is different. Like, my thing is that if you adapt it like pretty much faithfully, that every version after it is kind of derivative.
Mhm.
If you know what I mean? Like, even that Victor Frankenstein movie that came out, I don't know, 5 years ago, whatever. I mean, I thought it was okay because it was very different. I don't know if it was good, but I liked what it was trying to do.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Penny Dreadful just gets like the like tragic but angry but also really well spoken monster. Perfect.
Penny Dreadful for me is probably the best representation or the best League of Extraordinary Gentlemen movie never made.
Yeah, I see that.
Hey, I have fond nostalgia for that movie, and therefore it makes it good. Objectively.
Okay.
That's
Hey,
how it
Cody.
works.
Thanks for tuning in, dude.
Yeah. If you're nostalgic for something, that makes the thing good. Until you rewatch it again and find out it's actually just okay. Because I watched G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra yesterday, and I thought it was very okay when I actually really loved it as a kid. So basically, don't rewatch the things that you liked as a kid, ever.
There's the Black Scorpion, James.
Oh, wow, that's very small. That destroyed the entire town, did it?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Fucking wrecked the gaff.
There he is. I wanted to show it to you before I broke it open.
It's
Oh,
also
yeah.
a zombie.
Big things have small beginnings, as they say.
Why is it making the sound of a mouse? I forgot that.
There's a little bit of mouse DNA that they've injected into the scorpion.
For centuries like this.
I see, because prehistoric scorpions can make noises. You see, that's just science.
Yeah, and they sound
I mean,
exactly.
I guess you can't prove otherwise that they talked or whatever. Maybe they sounded like Kermit the Frog. Who knows? You know?
Just talks like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
I know a place with damn millions.
Oh, not like this one, Juanita.
Oh, it's me, the black scorpion. Oh gosh. Well, that was really goofy. No, I was trying that.
That was like somewhere between Kermit and Goofy.
Yeah.
It's the same with Ninja Turtles, Ben. Like, I loved Ninja Turtles as a kid, but when I watch it now, it's just fucking pants on head silly.
Yeah. I mean, the 2003 Ninja Turtles is actually really good. Like, to me, but like.
Oh
you
yeah, I know
know,
it was. And
Yeah.
it's probably closest to the Mirage comics, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, James, you're going to be happy.
Well, oh, it's the telephone man, the scorpion.
That fucking face! My god, why did they give it such a goofy fucking face?
Ooh, it's drooling. It's drooling.
Oh, me when I wake up in the morning, haha, relatable.
Again, I love the Willis O'Brien stop motion.
Yeah, that's beautiful animation.
Is that a score? Maybe it's just smaller when I get down there. That face. Antro, did you see the movie Teeth with the girl who has vagina dentata?
I haven't. I've heard about it. I love the concept. Not sure if I can watch it.
Yeah,
Whenever the girl's daydreaming about her tinamajig, she starts thinking of the black scorpion's
yeah. I
face.
think that's a movie I'll avoid. I think, given what I've heard about it.
See, that's the thing. When it's far off in the distance, they have it anatomically. The eyes are in the proper anatomical location, but when it's close up, they give it that fucking goofy look.
Yeah.
Well, you see, it's a subversion of the scary monster trope. You see, you think it's a big
Come
scary
on,
thing,
start
and
the
yet,
fucking
and
truck.
yet, it's a Looney Tunes character up front. That was a cool shot. When it comes to the camera.
So what do you think of the stop motion, James?
I mean, obviously it's dead, but it's cool, I guess.
That face. Does it look so goofy?
Oh, it's doing one of those like 2007 like troll faces.
It's
Like me,
It looks like every
Goose.
kid I had to kick out of the pub I worked in. It's just
yeah, it's like it's doing like me Gusta or why you know kind of face, you know. Is it actually doing the same shot every time?
I can see why this got an X rating back in the day.
Yeah.
It's literally doing the same shot of its face every time.
What's happening to you
I mean, it's not as bad as like a sci-fi shark movie where they reuse the same shots over and over, but hey, you know, it's kind of annoying.
It's like that shot from Monty Python and the Holy Grail where they show the same shot of him running and he's not getting closer.
But why would you follow the dog when you know it's a black scorpion? Bad writing once again.
He doesn't.
No, he totally does. That's how it works.
As far as these fuckers know, it's an earthquake.
Look out! The earthquake's chasing you. Shoot it!
Oh shit.
I mean, it actually looks like it's like gliding when it's like up close.
Operator, I need an exterminator here, right fucking now, with the biggest kind of raid you could get.
We'll get the exterminator from over the hedge.
Okay,
Oh, man,
seriously though, we just
flashback.
need a movie about a giant exterminator who goes around and kills all giant monsters.
No, I mean, exterminator is basically like every villain in like a tiny bug movie ever. Like I don't know, like the ant bully or whatever the hell. So I don't know. I'm just remembering really bad children's cartoon movies. I got them on the brain, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, that's what some of the things when the creature is close up to humans, you can actually see through it. They really use a really bad shaky back projection on it.
Yeah. Still not as bad as if you've seen Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, the giants in that movie are literally just transparent when you see
You can see through her.
Yeah, they don't even try. They're just see-through.
But James,
Oh God, wow!
James, don't kill me for saying this, but Martin, isn't that all blondes? Aren't they all transparent? Ooh, sorry. James is like that fucker.
I'm sorry. I'm just processing the ghost scorpion and the fact that we're talking about Trump's wall earlier, and they're all jumping over a wall. I guess. So I guess that's my thing.
Cows.
Moo. I like to move it, move it.
Why is the scorpion after the cattle?
It wasn't after the humans.
It's hungry. It wants some beef. It's like, where's the beef?
So he says part of the Willis O'Brien cinematic universe is this, that some of these characters return, and it's like, oh, it's geologist guy. I remember him from that one movie. Is that what happens? And Black Scorpion 3?
Geologist man.
No, so I'm going to make a prediction. Did they kill the scorpion in the volcano?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, well, you either have to blow it up or you have to drop it into something really hot. That's all you can do.
Okay, right. So they go to a shoe factory and they get as much leather as they can. They use all the cows they can. And they make a massive boot. Okay?
To step on.
They make the largest boot. And they get an aircraft carrier, kind of Harrier jet, to pick up the boot.
I don't know whether to believe you. I honestly don't know at this point. They could have done anything in the 50s.
I mean, some movies would do that.
Yeah.
We do.
It's like human ingenuity. We made a bigger boot. The biggest boot of all time. And then we stood on it.
But what happens in the sequel is the boot becomes sentient and starts killing people, and they have to find a way to get rid of that.
You could say they stepped in that situation.
Hey.
Oh, I wish I had glasses to put on. Just like fucking
Yeah,
David.
so they have to make a bigger boots to squash that boot.
No, they have to just drop a bunch of dirt on it so that the boot jumps into the ocean to clean itself.
I emptied a machine gun on one of them. It's a shame I didn't have any live ammunition in it.
Well, you know what?
Fuck it, I knew we shouldn't have blanks.
Well, you know what? In these movies, you can only fire one shot if you're gun at a time. Remember? Like you have like all these machine guns, and they only fire like one bullet. You know, just how it works. You know.
So yeah, they're going to exterminate them. They're going to use gas. They're going to gas them. A bug bomb.
So here is where the politics comes in. You see, the Geneva Convention forbids the use of gas-based weaponry. So really, this shows how like immoral we truly are. You know. I'm really trying.
No, you're doing well. Like at the same time, it turns out that they realize that they've wasted the gas on the scorpion when they get attacked by a giant canary. When the fucking giant canaries come.
And the sequel's called, I don't know, the Yellow Canary, the
Hey Jen.
the Canary Islands. That's the one. That's the movie.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. It's like, oh, they came from the Canary Islands. Oh, well, that makes sense.
Did James, what's your thoughts on kid kind of sidekicks in monster movies or B movies? And Anthro, is it just me, or did like a lot of Godzilla movies and other movies had like a little kid that?
Oh no, like
Yeah.
There was an era where they were obviously made to appeal to kids at some point. I forget which one it was. But,
Yeah. Oh, we're talking Godzilla now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about good monster movies. Go on them.
Excuse me, this is a good monster movie. It just takes a while to get going, dude.
I'm enjoying it.
Willis O'Brien confirmed bad, terrible. Did he direct it? Oh no. Who?
Visual effects creator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Willis O'Brien is amazing.
So there you go. So he narrowly avoided being called a bad director, objectively.
But yeah, what was the Godzilla movie they made specifically for kids with Godzilla's son and
Minya. Is
Yeah.
it Minya?
it's the
Yeah.
son's name's Minya. I can't remember the movie's name, but that movie is so
I'm assuming-
stupid and I love it.
I'm assuming it's just, I think I was just called something Godzilla. I need to see Godzilla versus Hedorah. I want to see like the absolute acid trip that movie's supposed to be.
hmm
I'll probably love it because I like
That's
weird
good.
movies.
Which one has?
Supposedly.
What my favorite Godzilla movies have to be, Godzilla versus Biollante, Shin Godzilla, obviously, Godzilla versus Destroyer. Is that the actual title? And Godzilla, Mothra, and Batara.
Yeah. Godzilla versus Mothra is definitely my favorite. Probably because it was the first that I saw, but that movie is just really good.
That was actually the first I saw as well. I saw it on James, you're probably too young to. Do you remember Bravo?
Bravo, what?
It was a channel. It was a channel that it was on the British. It was a British channel that showed cult movies and bad American
it rings
TV
a bell. Maybe on a.
It turned into a thing called Men and Motors.
No, I remember
Men and
a thing
Motors.
called Bravo, but I've no idea.
Oh shit! There's the
More
horse. Okay.
problems.
So, okay, James. What's their money on? They're going to send trained soldiers down there, or they're going to send the geologists down the volcano.
Well, however you like the show Yu-Gi-Oh! And in the show Yu-Gi-Oh! They have a navy that sends the card game players to stop the end world threats in season 4. So I'm predicting that they'll send in the experts without any guns down there. And,
Okay.
yeah. I mean,
maybe they give them, do you think they'll give them a deck of backgammon, or I don't know, maybe?
I think they'll pull out their Beyblades.
Baby,
and then-
baby. Will they have the fucking? Will they have the yoke lift attached to their wrist, or? You know,
I mean, if you remember, Moses parted the sea with a Beyblade in the law, so Beyblades can basically do anything. So that's my money.
What do you think, Anthro? Martin, who do you think they're going to send down? Are they going to send down soldiers, actual trained men, or is there going to be a couple of white geologists?
Well, considering they're the experts on the Earth, I think they're going to send in the geologists because they know everything.
I mean,
Okay.
when you think about it, they both have hats.
And they're wearing the fuck out of those hats.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't lose confidence.
I mean, the army dudes look
Speaking of
stupid, but these cowboy dudes.
Antro's an expert in that. I mean,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at me. You wear the fuck out of that hat, sir.
I do.
You fucking sexify that hat for fuck's sake. Why is there a little kid there? Why the fuck do you, Juanito? What are you doing?
I think they're going to send him down.
Yes, send a child down. Surely he has plot armor.
Jin's money is on the geologists as well.
Oh, look at these 50s stupid suits. Oh, it's great.
Beautiful.
Yeah. This is
James,
what
we're actually sending canaries down with them, so if the canaries mutate, you know.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this part of the Scorpion verse? Or whatever. I have no idea. Oh, okay, so where that love triangle thing come from?
Which one? Oh, the kiss. Look, he's a white American. He's got a big jaw. She's the only female in the movie. Being
But
attractive.
they didn't.
She's the kiss. The other guy, the small fucking dude.
But they didn't set it up.
They did. Look. This is 1957. Foreplay means giving
Okay.
a woman a drink and a lift home. Okay.
Even the original King Kong set it up, and I hate the love story in that.
Really?
I hate it. Like the human love story in that is awful.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's borderline.
I do like
Right.
where Driscoll's like, we don't need a woman in this fucking expedition.
Yeah, but he hates all women. Then she's like, "I'll have some of that."
Yeah,
No,
it's
you don't. That's not how it works.
it's super sexist, but then I think in the Peter Jackson version they turned that dialogue into the movie that they're making.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I love that bait and switch. That was great.
Yeah,
It's like,
the other thing I like in the Peter Jackson one is the incredibly inappropriate kind of fucking racial dance that the characters do in the 30s one is the opening show of hello boys.
like they found a way to be faithful in that without actually well, I guess just copying. Well, I guess what was wrong about it.
Yep, they include the problematic elements in a way that isn't as problematic.
Problematic, yeah. There's a scorpion in the walls.
God,
Is
is that the iconic tagline?
They're coming out of the walls. They're coming out of the goddamn walls.
Like, imagine, when 30 years' time, we're going to be quoting, "There's a scorpion in the walls," and everyone's like, "I know what that is."
I just realized something. We're not qualified for this shit whatsoever.
No, they'd never say that.
Can you pull us back up? Because we just realized we're not qualified for this shit.
I take
Shut
it
up!
back.
Go have a look around.
Imagine getting that far and being like, "Nope."
No, fuck this. Okay, we're down here.
What do we do? Why are there birds?
I think this methane levels, like in mines, so that the methane isn't a dangerous level.
Yeah, I thought it was for their own gas that they're pumping in, or something. And I was like, if you're right next
maybe
to it, then
what?
what's
Oh no!
God damn it!
You okay, James? You look a bit confused.
I'm just processing things.
How did he get there?
How did he sneak in? James, are you more worried about the giant tapeworm that's doing a fucking wriggly across
Oh no,
the...
I like that. It looks really, really weird and stupid. I like it.
That's the sound of worm mix.
Oh, so what they call this creature? Like,
Okay, right.
Know all the names, right?
We're going to have to step in the scorpions. And what about that thing? We get a giant bottle of fucking tequila and we fire that fucker into us.
Oh no, it's a hat. The greatest prehistoric creature of all. God, imagine the plot twist if they said that hat was 60 million years old or something. Big, whoa.
And
of course, these guys would be experts.
Yeah.
I'm a hatologist.
Yeah. They find a giant murderous prehistoric cowboy.
We need to send in the hat experts. They're the only ones to stop this. I need my team. God. Just put the gas in there and let it kill the thing, and then go.
These guys really don't seem worried at all.
They're too fucking nonchalant about the whole situation.
Well, come on now, they're geologists.
They're ready for this shit. They were trained for this shit.
Ooh, nice shot where you staying. Nice. Lovely girlie. Oh, we've got like 9 scorpions now. Or is that the same 3 ones just going around in a circle?
If we're not doing damage, should we not stop shooting?
And again, there's just endless scorpions pouring out of this hole, and they just don't seem phased by this at all.
Just walking slowly, run!
Anthro, do you know why? Because they're 2 white American characters in a movie in 1957. That's all the plot armor they fucking need.
Yep, that's about right.
Ah! If only you weren't a back projection, I'd fucking tear you to pieces.
Yeah, that's the best part of monster movies, where like they're clearly trying to get the person, but they can't because they're a projection, and it's like they just have to just randomly swipe around.
It's like the scorpion blinded in one eye and can't tell how far away you actually are, and it's just.
Well, they clearly have no depth perception or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually fine with like kids in like modern monster movies. It's always just like way earlier that I just don't like it. I don't know why. I guess it's just cringe. I don't know.
Little did our heroes know they wandered into the deleted King Kong scene. The King Kong pit scene.
I saw a DVD of like the color version of King Kong like one day. I was like, I didn't get it, but like,
fuck that.
No colorizing.
How bad's it like?
I have actually. Hold on a second, guys.
Yeah, I saw it's one of those ones where the color's like too bright or something that like takes away from it or something.
Yeah, and it's just certain movies were made to have the atmosphere that. Oh yeah.
I got these. They colorized them, and they look shit colorized. It gives you the option to watch it in black and white color, but no.
The weird thing is, I think Harryhausen likes the colorized versions himself, or said so. I don't understand why.
Well, I suppose like he never really got. He would have loved to have seen his early effects in color.
Yeah.
Like.
Just not that color.
And that's why it's called the Black Scorpion, because there's one big lad.
Oh, so that's the.
Yeah.
Oh, is that scorpion face? Ooh, cool.
Scorpion fight. This is.
Oh, we stumbled on a race wall.
I want a giant monster movie where there are no people, and it's just all of the personal conflicts between the giant scorpions. We have subtitles for all of them and their internal thoughts.
Why do you mean talk?
Motherfucker, you fucked my sister!
And it's not like about being a monster movie. It's just about it's like a personal like high school drama or something.
Yeah, it's an 80s TV movie with giant scorpions.
Yeah, you see a scorpion shove another scorpion in like a locker room or something.
Where's my homework, you fucko? And for science class, they're dissecting humans. They're just like.
Yeah.
Did that giant spider just laugh?
Yeah, it sounds like it's laughing, to be honest. It's like the Joker or something.
There it is again!
Don't shoot, it's a projection. Oh, well, that killed worse.
Who put this cinema screen down here?
That must be the first time guns have ever worked in a monster movie.
Is it? Well, it's not the main monster. I'm sure they shot the shite out of that poor Stegosaurus in King Kong. And King Kong himself, they riddled him.
Yeah.
They're getting smarter.
Okay, pull him up.
Yep.
This fucking bastard and Scorpion just.
And this guy still only looks like he's either like too deeply in shock to actually properly react to this, or he's just mildly perturbed.
Ah, for fuck. We're it would be brilliant if they just wheel this fucker up like a koi carp or something. Shoot, put it out, put it back.
It's the claw game.
We'll never get a refund now.
I say it's just like the Lost World where they're pulling up Jeff Goldblum, you know? Except it's a Scorpion.
It's reminding me a little bit of when they try to pull up the anchor in Creature from the Black Lagoon, and the
Oh yeah.
is stuck in at the bottom of the
I
ocean.
remember when they said they were going to remake that as part of the Dark Universe.
Yeah,
That Dark Universe thing was a fucking.
I was excited for it though back in the day.
yeah. I went to see the Tom Cruise Mummy in theaters. It was stupid, but I enjoyed the experience.
I honestly kind of liked it.
Yeah, I did too.
I actually liked the horror stuff it did. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I like it.
it's some good horror.
The bit in the London graveyard,
Yeah.
I thought was cool.
Yeah.
And wait, what was the name of the cops or the organization? Prodigium. Where all the Prodigium guys are just, they've all been fucking sucked dry and their corpses are all just fucking.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
I mean, the best part of that was just Russell Crowe being Mr. Hyde. And he just has a Cockney accent.
He was enjoying that so fucking much, and
he was chewing the
something
scenery.
like
That was the best part of the movie. It's like
Yeah.
the scenery was so chewed it was actually eaten.
it was like, okay, he's going to be the Hulk of the team when they fucking.
Yeah, when they all team up at the end with Dracula and Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Come here, guys. Was Dracula Untold supposed to be part of that?
Actually, no, that was part of the original universe before they rebooted. The
Yeah,
universe.
they thought they put in a little like in credit sequence where Dracula meets Mina, so they could tie it in if they wanted to, but they decided not to.
Okay.
Except I think Dark Universe was their second attempt. They were like, let's try it again.
Here, kid, take this gun. I'll take a picture of you shooting it. It'll be awesome for your Instagram.
He's about to take the first selfie.
Come back.
I missed what happened to the other guy. Did he get out or what?
Oh yeah, I think he got up first.
Idiots. Go home.
It'll be night soon. They'll mostly come out at night. Mostly. Are you sure? I'm mostly sure.
It's actually easy to tell when it's nighttime in black and white movies. I mean, I guess it's dark. I guess.
That's it, boys. If we can prove to the Scorpions that this is a black and white movie, we can confuse the shit out of them.
Yeah.
They can't tell day for night.
Suppose you find another way. Those bastards down there. This is the only place they have appeared. This one believes it only has fucking cabin food. Major, let's close it.
That's good information. Knock off Mexican Vincent Price.
Me when I'm blowing up a volcano.
Price knockoff.
Senor El Preso.
Wait, were the scorpions in the volcano?
Yeah, they've been trapped. Everything's all right. They've the whole thing covered up.
Until we get lava scorpions.
Wait, the volcano was erupting earlier, and it just went down this. I thought they were in just a big hole.
Don't try to logic it right now.
Oh, sweet summertime, James.
It erupted. It should be at least a bit hot.
It cooled down. It cooled down. It just like, you know, the mild Mexican
And I
air.
know that I'm a big guy, but like, don't use logic. Just have fun. But like, sometimes I can't like resist. Like,
No, you're right. It is a load of bollocks. But again, it's giant scorpions, so in and itself is
I'm
a load of
still
bollocks.
fun. But just like, it's the most 1950s movie ever. You know. Oh, cool! I've got food. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Enjoy the rape scene or whatever this is supposed to be.
Night is when neighbors run up and down the street naked. Night is scary, Jim says.
Why the fuck would they do that, Jen? That's like, are they even attractive neighbors? I think James fell asleep. After his head exploded. How do scorpions exist in an active volcano?
His program crashed. He couldn't process the information.
He has to defrag his head.
Rather drunk and ugly, huh, Jen?
Oh, okay. Are they? They're not meth tweakers, because that would be the fucking cherry on the fucking shit sundae if they were junkies as well. I like this. The guy's like, "Oh, you take her." Yeah, I'm not a fan of marriage. Well, what the fuck has that got to do with like me getting the girl? No, you have her. Yeah, it's a sore. That is the biggest bunch of sour fucking grapes I have ever seen.
Weird conversation.
You a man. You have to come to a special meeting.
You're back.
Yeah.
We theorized two things. One, your head exploded from the concept of volcano scorpions, and
I don't mind volcano scorpions. I just don't like when the humans go down to see volcano scorpions. Like, volcano scorpions I can handle.
But active volcano scorpions.
Yeah. Really nice paintings.
they're at a big scientific meeting, and then when your one Mara Corday said, "Can I come?" They're like, "No, you're a woman." Essentially, not in those exact words, but Anthros can testify for me. That's what happened.
Yep.
And she didn't just go along anyway.
No,
I mean, in a better movie, that would happen, and that would be cool.
Extra time.
The Scorpions escape or something. What's the big deal about?
Oh! There's a scorpion on the lens of the camera!
Having flashbacks to my PowerPoint presentations in school.
James, did you have those shitty projectors at school? Where they're like,
We were the last generation to have them. You even had them in secondary school towards the end as well. Actually, no, we did have a projector in college last year. I was like, wow, that's a flashback.
yeah, the R1s, it was just basically a light box that you leave like a transparent sheet down on and the notes would be on it.
And then people just move the sheet upwards. Instead of scrolling down, you just move the sheet upwards.
Yeah.
Move it up at the start.
By hand.
Oh, man, hands. Unreal in this day and age. Imagine using hands in 2020.
Anthro, you'll never know the struggle.
Yeah. I won't.
To be honest, I only ever like doing Word documents. I hated like PowerPoints. I hated spreadsheets.
Anthro, can I ask you a question? Totally off topic, right?
Yeah.
As when you were going to high school and stuff, did you have metal detectors?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just I could never fathom that, and I'd say you'd be the same, James.
Well, I didn't, but I did have a former friend who brought a BB gun to school, so I guess they probably should have had one. But hey.
Yeah, no, it's just fucking. I could never fathom that, and it's so kind of like you're going to school in a fucking George Orwell novel, like, you know.
We did have a really nasty incident in our school, though, where someone decided it was a good idea to set off a firecracker, and everybody thought it was a shooting and got fired out of the school. It was awful.
Did that kid get expelled, or?
I don't recall. Probably, or at least suspended.
No. In our school, like, you know how you have to throw things at each other just for no reason. Like, you just have to play the game where you have to throw something at someone. People moved from spitballs or whatever to BB pellets. Everyone had them in their pockets, and they just threw them at each other, and it stung. And I still don't understand why. People just
We used to wet Jack's roll. We used to get toilet paper, wet it in the sink, and throw it onto the ceiling of our class. And one day, our teacher was doing like class, and next thing, this big white fucking lump of dry toilet paper landed down their desk.
Oh.
It was like the accumulation of about 15 years of toilet paper just fucked up onto the ceiling.
Oh no!
Wow, this scene is going on for a long time. What are they saying?
They're worried the scorpions are kind of like escaping and kind of going to cause all kinds of trouble. So they're like, okay, how else can we block off the cave? You guys are geologists. And ironically, the geologists are asked about something that's kind of in lieu of their job, and they're like, well, we don't know. Ask us about scorpions.
Yeah.
Ask us about giant pesticides.
I want one of these like dinner scenes, casual dinner scenes in one of these monster movies to just like pan over at some point and the monster is sitting at the table behind them just casually ordering something.
Yeah, like no one's looking at that way. So
our characters are devising a secret plan how to destroy the monster. And the creature or whatever is sitting behind. What did I fucking say? He's got a newspaper. Every time the character looks over their shoulder, he just pulls up like the fucking Daily Mail or something. So, James, I'm guessing you're not impressed by this movie.
No,
You
I
know,
actually am. I'm enjoying it a bit, but for different reasons than I probably should. So it's like a mixture of like me like hating everything about 50s movies, but enjoying the fact that it's a 50s movie because it's a 50s movie. It's a weird paradox. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got like a love-hate relationship with 50s B movies because I'm usually, the bar is just so low that they end up impressing me in some ways. And then
That sounds like me with shark movies. I'm just like, if you don't have expectations like ever, and then you have a borderline level of that was okay. And then,
like
abandon all hope, ye who watch this, and never be disappointed.
yeah. Sometimes you even get surprised.
yeah, I mean,
This,
Alex
I
Dow.
think this scene coming up is impressive.
Or the scorpions will outrun the train.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. You just them trying to do like a stop motion scorpion, like running at like 90 miles per hour or something. I wonder if they can even do that.
that's the same shot of the scorpions coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, like before it implies there was like 20 of them because they use that same shot like 5 times. So I don't know.
Well, the big one killed a bunch of them.
There's just an endless scorpion duplicating machine in that hole. It just makes more of them every time you need one.
God, it's so annoying to call it the Black Scorpion. There's so many. This is what's wrong with movies today.
I gotta go catch a train, fuckers.
Oh look, it's a first-person shooter scene. There you go, first-person train shot.
That annoys me because that face on that scorpion looks good, but then the close-up one just looks retarded. Yeah, again, this is why I can see why this is getting an X rating, because some of this stuff, just like the people being plucked out of the train and stuff.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. I'm liking this part of the movie.
Yeah, like that fucking dude. He's fucked.
Ooh.
And they're fighting over him. He's gonna get torn apart, like. What do you think of that scene, James?
That's cool. I mean, that's all I can say.
I keep expecting one of these people and their arms to get like ripped in half, but they always cut away right before.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They can only go so far.
Oh, okay, that was pretty cool. Like a scorpion doing a wrestling move on another scorpion.
Hey, yeah, it looked like he was trying to do a kind of Ultimate Warrior fucking throw.
I still need to see the eye, Jen. I've heard it's enjoyable.
I wonder, are they the same scorpions that we have to deal with?
Nah. Imagine just saying, nah, couldn't be, and then just like driving away, and that's the end of the movie.
This is a different group of giant prehistoric scorpions.
What? What were the fucking chances?
That would be hilarious if it was like there's just like 2 scorpion attacks. Like I know there's one like Spain or something, and it's like, oh, all right.
The visual effects guy is delighted. Now he only has to animate 1 scorpion. More news at 10.
So the big one just killed all the rest for no reason.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's a good way of like writing yourself out of a corner of having 70 scorpions or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, at least they didn't pull like some kind of thing where they have the anti-scorpion gun at the last minute or something. You know,
You're not far off.
God damn it! Why do I watch these movies? It's almost as if they're done in front of something.
So I won't tell you because if there's someone watching this, I don't want to give away the ending.
No, I mean, you have to have the shot of people running away in the city from a big thing at some point in every movie, don't you?
How many people are on that bus? You're not supposed to do that.
They've already announced there's going to be a coronavirus movie. It's like it's starting again. Like, but by the time they come out, I guess the whole thing will be over. But like, I think it'll be a bit weird.
Well, Corona Zombies is a thing that Full Moon made, but they shot 5 minutes worth of footage and then spliced it into other zombie movies that they had already made.
No.
Wow.
Oh, Martin,
It's real.
So like they put all different movies together and just like slapped Corona Zombies on the DVD or whatever.
Yeah,
wow.
They shot 5 minutes worth of Corona-related footage and then just did dubbing over other zombie movies.
You know what? That takes some serious balls, and I appreciate the fact that they were that lazy. I really appreciate the lengths people go to.
That is sheer fucking shit.
Yeah, Full Moon has no shame about the stuff they made.
You know, I was just thinking of the Michael Bay one that they announced.
This could be good visual effects, right? As you can see through the fucker. In certain scenes, see, he's almost transparent.
When did 20,000 Fathoms come out, or 10,000 Fathoms, whichever one it was? Something Fathoms. Like, it just seems like ever since then, like they always have to have a shot of the monster walking through a city with people running from it. I guess it just seems like you have to do it.
Yeah, how many? I never remember how many thousand fathoms the beast.
20.
Yeah. Good for me. Oh, look, it's a coronavirus stadium. Haha, relatable. Haha. Do you get it? It's funny. I've just dated this entire stream.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what they do, they have a harpoon that's rigged up to a generator.
Oh, so they've made a rail gun. Kind of.
If you like.
But going back to your COVID comment, have you seen the montage that Michael Dougherty put together of everything I need to know to survive COVID-19 I learned from horror and sci-fi movies? It's clips from Alien, The Shining, Terminator, The Birds, a bunch of movies, just all put together in this montage that it's amazing. It's really good. They even like cover like the president telling you to inject yourself and stuff like that, using clips from horror movies. And
I think Godzilla 98 copied this movie.
Well, you really think Roland Emmerich was like, the Black Scorpion, that's what I'll use?
Yeah, no, because there's a bit, the army have like set up a trap by dumping a load of food in the middle of an open area.
I mean, there are some random movies where it's like you see them and this has to have influenced this thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the last one I saw was though.
Yeah. Like I brought up when I did the Plan 9 from Outer Space stream, Tim Burton used bits from that movie in his Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know why, but he did.
I guess he is a Plan 9 fanboy.
Oh, he made the biopic on Ed Wood, so yeah, he's big.
If you get a chance, check out the Ed Wood movie, James.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, I was there for the stream, so that was something.
Yeah. Ed Wood's a legit piece of good filmmaking.
I mean, obviously they couldn't know that the effects looked bad at the time, but they should have just called this the Ghost Scorpion, and it would have made like just everything fine.
I would watch a movie called Ghost Scorpion.
So you can see through them, yeah.
I watched a movie called Ghost Shark, and that was actually a lot of fun, to be honest. I mean, you see, the shark eats someone through the rain. That was probably the most inventive thing I've seen in like 20 years.
Okay, so this is like the guy who fires the harpoon first. He's some kind of like army general or some shit like that, and like he's a military tactician. What he does in a scene very soon, I find fucking hilarious. Come on, Major, you know what to do.
Oh, we're in the last bloody 5-6 minutes, like action sequence, nice. Oh, it looks cool. There's an actually.
Ooh.
That looks actually really cool. Like,
Yeah.
like flipping the tanks. Okay, I almost thought we were going to reuse the same shot again, and I was
Okay,
like,
look, this fucking guy. This is a major. this guy's a fucking major in the army. He's just fired an electronic harpoon to kill the scorpion. He's like, I won't miss again.
Good job.
Wait first. Wait. I won't miss.
that's it. I have to say, the visual of someone like slowly reeling it in and then just dying has to be the. I can't think of a movie that's done that.
Super smart.
The height of military intelligence right there. That's got to be major.
That's amazing. I love that.
I see that. That's probably the most inventive like death scene I've seen in probably ever.
Okay, we're the heroes, so we gotta kill this fucking thing. We're harpoonologists.
Yeah.
I've murdered hundreds of baby whales. I can kill this fucking thing.
They should have just called the characters Captain Ahab or something.
Remake Moby Dick, but he's just.
I actually saw yesterday there's a Moby Dick TV series that's just come out this year. I was like, oh.
Oh, my fucking neck!
All right.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do when watching like giant monster movies is to like do voiceovers for the monsters.
Has anyone any fucking hacks? All suitors, anything? My throat is killing me. Come on, lads. Give us a break.
So, is this supposed to be one of those you feel sorry for it scenes, or are we supposed to be like getting happy about this thing dying?
No fucking way do I feel sorry for that goofy fucker.
Yeah, but is that the attempt? What are they attempting to do though? Like
that would be like me feeling sorry for Ed Kemper. Sure, he looks fucking goofy, but he murdered a shit ton of women.
oh, come on, you wouldn't cry at the end of a Charles Manson movie where he's a giant monster and he dies?
Yes, I would not.
Oh man, have you no soul?
Right there.
No.
No, that's an absolute mood face right there.
Hey baby, want to do it for the giant dead scorpion?
No, do it on top of it.
The ultimate aphrodisiac.
You know, it turns out my kink is doing it on top of giant monsters. Yeah, I mean, I don't get to do it very often, so.
There's a movie in that somewhere. I'm not sure if I want to see it. There's a movie in that somewhere.
I have a kaiju kink, baby.
Maybe the real Black Scorpion was the friends we made along the way.
Warner Brothers. So that was the movie. What did you think?
That was a fun time. I had a good fun time.
Yeah.
That's all you can
Loved
ask.
the animation. Not sure how I feel about the actual plot, but it was enjoyable.
The plot was a device to try and just get to the fucking monster, and again, I can see what they were trying to do. They wanted to build up suspense, but it does meander. It definitely meanders. But
Yeah, and the movie's called Black Scorpion. It's not like we didn't know what was coming.
yeah, yeah, no, that's basically it's kind of one of my 50s B movie kind of guilty pleasures. Although it's not that bad. The biggest guilty pleasure I would have is it. Andrew, is it the Deadly Claw or the Giant Claw?
It's the Giant Claw.
It's the Giant Claw. At some stage we gotta watch that.
I've honestly never seen it aside, of the memes, I guess, of it. So
yeah. The actual acting and plot is solid, even though the pseudoscience is ridiculous and the monster looks gloriously ridiculous.
Well, they were going to get a fucking. I don't know if I told you this. They were going to get Willis and Harryhausen on board, but then the director was like, "I'm going to save myself some money and hire out a visual effects team from Mexico."
Yeah, and all the people are reacting and acting their hearts out, and the thing that it's to just does not add up with that.
As I don't know if you watch him, Brandon's reviews, it says it looks like a cross between a Muppet and a fucking Deadite.
That's true. That's very true. Okay, Jen put her thoughts and her son's thoughts on the movie.
I liked it a lot. My son just left the room saying, "This was stupid. It's not logical. It's a movie from 1957."
What logic? Want logic in your movies?
You've come to the wrong fucking place. You've come to 57. Okay.
Logic wasn't invented until 1958.
Yeah, you're a year off. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up in a couple of minutes. But before I do, Anthro, what have you next on your hit list? What are you hoping to do, and when do you hope to have anything out? Like, if you want to plug anything here.
Let's see. What am I doing next? I just reviewed The Satanic Rites of Dracula the other day for World Dracula Day, as well as the birthdays of Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. So,
Anthro, is that the one with the three rich pricks who drink the blood of Dracula because they're bored?
that was Taste the Blood of Dracula.
Yeah, myself and my friend were laughing that it's like one guy drinks the blood of Dracula and turns into Dracula. We were wondering, what if the other lads drank it? Would they all turn into Dracula?
Yes.
And would you have had what we like to call triacula?
Yeah, I mean, the sad part is that people nowadays would probably want to drink
just
Dracula's blood for no reason.
walking around. That would be amazing.
I mean, there are people who want to drink the weird orange goop in that coffin from that was 4,000 years old or whatever. So, like, I'm sure anyone would drink Dracula's blood nowadays.
Yeah. Satanic Rites, though, is like Hammer Gothic Dracula meets spy movie, basically.
Oh.
It's very interesting.
Are you going through the kind of Hammer catalog at the moment? Do you intend what do you plan on doing next?
Next, I'm actually going to be reviewing a movie called The Devil's Nightmare, which I've never seen before. What I've been basing my reviews on is I got a cheap box set of horror movies, most of which are like public domain, and I'm reviewing all of the movies in there and doing a ranking of them. And Satanic Rites was one of them.
I've come by those, it's like 30 movies for a $5 or something, they're all shitty public domain movies. James, what have you next on your hit list? Have you any streams or videos or Jurassic Park stuff coming out that you want to?
I mean, I don't want to be Jurassic Park guy again. I mainly did those. I mean, obviously we streamed those commentaries with you, obviously, but I think that. I think the whole idea was just to try and make myself actually like Jurassic Park again, because for a while I didn't. For a few months, like I was like, and I guess I don't know. I guess I've rediscovered it. But
have you anything that you want to stream in your crosshairs? Any other kind of movie, shark movies, movie?
I mean, I want to do another commentary, but I can't figure out like what everyone else would want to do. So, mean, the only problem is that every streaming service in the world apparently has every different country has different movies, and they never the same. It's weird.
Yeah, Netflix Ireland can be different to Netflix England, which is different to obviously America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going to be doing a couple more reviews for Stopmotion, Spectacular, and then Monday is my birthday. I'm deciding on stream watching Predator. If anyone wants to join me to watch,
Oh yeah,
classic, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I'll see what my schedule's like, but
I mean, I'll do anything to see Predator again.
No obligation. And if you want, I appreciate it.
What you're saying is you're going to assassinate us if we don't join. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, I've contacted members of a highly trained organization. They're going to hunt you down and kill you if you don't watch Predator. So yeah,
of course, Star Wars reviewers. I know what they are.
houses that will go off if we do not consent to this.
Yeah, I'll do movie themed deaths. James sits in the toilet, and I have the whole thing set up like Lethal Weapon 2. Martin has to go into the toilet. You're Riggs. You have to like go in with the bulletproof vest and like, pull him into the bath. Do you remember that scene in Lethal Weapon 2, James?
I think you're assuming that I watched Lethal Weapon 2.
You've never seen Lethal Weapon 2?
I mean, I saw 1 a bit.
Dude, you have to check out 2. 2 is brilliant because Joss Auckland is a fantastic villain.
I haven't seen Jaws, so I don't see movies everyone does. I only watch them when everyone doesn't talk about them, and then I can decide if I like them or not.
Okay. Well, if you get a chance, check out either Jaws or Lethal Weapon. Just don't mix and match. Try and watch them one at a time.
No, but I'll watch them both at the same time. I'll get 2 monitors, and then I'll try and process both at the same time.
Come here. I'm going to dust off. James, absolute pleasure. Thanks for joining me. Anthro, Martin, you're a legend. Thanks a million for joining us. Guys, people who've been watching, you're all awesome. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good one, guys.
Toodle pip.
Yeah.